Hello everybody, welcome to a bit of an impromptu stream, last minute sort of decision. We are playing Docked live on YouTube with me, TheGeekDaddy. A brand new game just literally dropped today. The pre-orders have been live for a little while. I wasn't going to jump into this one. I wasn't sure it was going to be something I enjoyed. However, the videos and trailers and things that I've seen, the gameplay videos I've seen from various sort of websites and things, had convinced me to give it a go. So I did make a purchase and decided that we would dive into it. So, as you can see, there's all sorts of things going on that start screen there. We're not going to waste too much more time. We're going to dive straight into it. And see what's what. So yes, welcome to the stream. This is Docked from Saber Interactive, the guys behind SnowRunner and Roadcraft and things. So I expect good things of this. Let's have a look and see. So we've got to do all of this on, obviously. Let's just assume that we've done that. Pros. Let's see if we can log into that. Use my phone to do so. I already have an account, so let's sign in there. I don't know if it will give us any extra things or what, but there we go. Link game. There's a Space Marine thing. I play Space Marine as well. There we go. Reward unlocked. There we go. That's cool. So we've done that. We've got a reward. Let's accept. I have no idea whether my wheel or anything will work. Brand new to this. Shall we have a look at the settings first? Let's do that. Settings, gameplay, camera switch mode free. The camera maintains a set direction, is not tied to the vehicle. Oh, that's cool, yep. Smooth input, high details, metric, Imperial. Controller, steering wheel, Logitech G920. It's found the wheel and set bindings. There we go. There we go. So yes, it's found my wheel and recognised it. We're good to go. Good afternoon. I pre-ordered the big edition. I hope it's good. Yes, I've got the deluxe edition myself. That's the one I pre-ordered. Welcome to the stream, Samson72. Yeah, the big edition was the one I purchased. So we're just literally diving in and having a look. Do we want to play hard mode, or do we want to? Can we change the mode? Realistic container capture, realistic suspended load swing, hard economic milestone. Let's start with standard, and then if it's too easy, we'll go to hardcore mode. We'll start with standard because we're new to the game. There we go. So yes, welcome to the stream. As I said before, this is Docked from Saber Interactive. Just literally launched at 1 o'clock, so about 5 minutes ago, on console and obviously PC as well, but we're playing on Xbox, so we will see how we get on with this. Let me know if the sound levels need changing as well. They should all be good. Yeah, you do have a problem.
also has some dangerous cargo on deck. So get on the STS crane and get it off there. You remember STS, right?
Ship to shore, Dad. Yes, I remember. I'm on it.
The pop-ups with just like characters is very similar to Roadcraft in that sense. If you remember, if you played that game, the sort of text and the sort of introduction speech is very similar there. So I assume for a large part of it, it will play similar to things like Roadcraft. Let's approach the crane. To run, press or hold that one. I'm holding right trigger. He doesn't run very fast. Tommy is working on the dock, but he's not the fittest man. Right, so up here.
Also, the boom's been known to freeze while lowering.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll use the upper booth to keep an eye on it.
Oh, hang on. We missed something. Oh. Get on there? Right. Control panel. Lights on.
I'm going up.
There we go. Right. Shut the door. Oh good, there's a lift. Right. That saves some time, doesn't it? Right, there we go. 4. We want to go all the way up. This is cool. Okay, I like this. There we go. 4th floor menswear. Listen to that wind. Let me go down there. Wow. There's a real sense of scale all of a sudden. I don't think there's any third person. We'll find out in a minute. Number 2.
Hey, Tommy. How do you like being back?
It's like I never left.
Good. How about a little party tonight at Jay's to celebrate your return?
If you're buying.
For my favorite musician and best friend who's been
There we
away
go.
for ages?
That's lowering down, ready for
Yes, it's been a
work.
while. I missed you too.
See you there.
Reach the operator's cabin. There's a lot of running around. I'm sure that won't always be the case. Okay, here we go. Good grief, right, okay. I have a farm stick, but I know it's not compatible with this. Or I suppose on PC it might be.
How do I shut this stupid voice off?
You don't. I turned it on to refresh your memory after the long break.
Would be interesting to see if a HOTAS would be usable, the joystick on the HOTAS or something. We might have to plug in our HOTAS at some point and see whether it's compatible with this. That would be interesting. For now we'll just go on controller. Okay, so forward, backwards, there we go. So I'm looking around. There's a lot of controls. Okay, right. Oh, there we are. Right stick to switch views.
The crane spreader is currently configured to grab standard 20-foot containers. In your
That's
manual,
up and down.
they are also referred to as TEUs, or
So,
20-foot equivalent units.
want to go forward, don't we? How far out does this thing go? Goodness me, right. Okay. There we go. Oh, so it went green a minute ago, which meant we were right over it like so. Up and down.
To lift the container using the twist locks, you must lower the clamps directly into the container
Okay,
slots
got it.
and secure it.
I'm not sure I like the AI thing. There we go. That was... Those little things have come down. Like so. That looks about right, doesn't it? Don't move too much. Attach. Oh. A little bit more.
The container
There we
outline
go.
on your crane's MFD is filled green. The yellow and red lights are on, indicating that the container is ready for gripping.
I thought I gripped it. Press A. There we
Container
go.
outline is shaded, the yellow and green lights are on, indicating a secure grip. Now you can safely lift the container.
Okay, so we picked up our first
Just
container.
be
That's
careful
cool.
there. Those containers have some nasty stuff inside.
Oh,
One puncture
goodness.
and we'll
What
never
do they
get
have
the end of it.
inside? That's what I want to
Don't
know.
worry. Be careful.
Right. How do we rotate? Oh, that turns it like that. Okay, right. That's up and down. So I assume this crane just goes back and forwards, left and right. It doesn't rotate. So yeah, okay. I don't know. I've never used cranes like this.
Now carefully
Like that,
lower
and then
the container. When you reach the target height, release the twist locks.
how does it rotate again? There we go. Right.
Don't pop the locks open prematurely, as this may result in an emergency. The green and yellow lights together indicate that the container is stable. You can now release the twist locks.
Here we go. Right. Yours is still downloading as we had a power cut. Ah, no, that's not good. So whilst yours is downloading, Dougie, you can have a look at what we're doing. We are just literally getting containers. So now off this stricken vessel. There's a bit of a storm. And we're just using the controller
The crane spreader is
control
currently configured to grab
this. This is a bit of a
20-foot
tutorial here.
containers. You need to extend the spreader to
That's in
grab
the
a 40-foot
middle.
or a double TEU container.
I need to
What will I
spread
do without you?
that. Like so, and then get that in the middle there, ready to lock. See, both those red things, both sets of red things are down. So. That's all green.
Tommy, if you're not done yet, you better hurry. That storm is gonna hit any minute now.
Good
Right on
pick
time.
up
All but done.
that.
And you didn't even turn my port into a disaster zone. Not bad.
I'll be gone before I get a chance to disappoint you.
Or you could stay and not disappoint me.
Right. Think about that.
That's my boy.
So of course we have got our alternative view there. Look, we can look down through our feet and manage things here. So right stick obviously changes camera view. Like so. And left and right on the controller moves us left and right. Let's have a look at that. I assume that that is not going to be in the way of the other one. We'll be careful here. Just drop into that view very quickly. There we go. Gently does it. Go. And straight back up again. That's that mission complete. So that's cool. That's our little tutorial mission. Shows us what we're doing with that crane. I suppose there'll be tutorials as we go, and a trophy as well. Achievement. I keep calling them trophies. They're not trophies on Xbox, they're achievements. But you know what I mean. So we're dealing with Hurricane Wendy. Ooh. Well, that's not good. And that's really not good. Right. Okay. So the dock is damaged, we know that much, and we need to work on repairing and cleaning up the dock and then making it profitable. I do like those wave graphics, they're cool.
Tommy, are you in already?
Yes, Dad. This place is a mess.
You're telling me.
Why is it with Saber that everything is always a mess?
We're lucky at least
It's like
some of us are
post-apocalyptic
still okay.
style. Roadcraft, SnowRunner. just utter chaos and mess that you have to clean up. If you played Roadcraft, you'll know. So this is...
What do we do?
You can start taking care of the jobs on your list.
So here we go. We've got various jobs.
See those letterheads? Enough for 2 jobs, which is your daily limit for now. Now,
Okay.
could you put away that dangerous cargo unloaded from that container ship?
Sure thing.
So we've got 2 jobs to choose from. Obviously, job 1 and then job 2. And then what else have we got? We've got shipping jobs. And then internal job, which is the one we're going to do first of all. And then, because it's still going through the tutorial, it's not letting me go back to the map. So let's hold to start the job. You can do 2 jobs at a time. That was the top right corner showed us that we were capable of doing 2 jobs per day at the moment, as he was saying. So let's load in and do our first job. Well, our second job, because we did a tutorial one in the crane. But we'll just let the game load. And we'll do that job that Bill wants us to do. Tommy and his dad Bill. So, dangerous cargo. The Hurricane left the port in complete disarray. You need to move the cargo containers with dangerous cargo to a safe location, which is where we have the Reach stacker. Now, I've got the deluxe edition, so we should have the better of the two Reach stackers, I believe. I don't know. We need to move the 20-foot container. Let's do that first of all then. And then move the 40-foot tank. Okay. Both are to be delivered to the designated area. Hold start job. There we go. This is our Reach stacker.
Good. Now get those containers to the free lot. Gently.
Yeah, I
scanner?
remember.
The scanner does
One
something.
puncture and we'll never hear the end of it.
Yep,
Close
something
that.
like that.
Nice.
There we go. Right. This is our Reach stacker then. X to enter. And climb on up. That's cool. The animations are cool. I like that. Hold those to start the engine. And then we go into drive mode. What are these? Oh, there we go. So we've got various spreader modes. 20 foot and 40 foot on this. We've got wipers, lights as well. Enable parking mode. We don't need that. Drive mode. We are on. Close that. Go into external view. And then I can use my wheel, hopefully, to drive. I don't seem to have any force feedback currently. So I don't know that force feedback is a thing. It doesn't appear that there is any force feedback. There's no resistance on my wheel at all as I'm driving. Oh no, actually there's a little bit. Okay, right. That's something that I'll just have to figure out off stream in my own time. Should we jump into first person? There's different camera. Oh, the different camera angles. That's cool. Let's go into first person. Yeah, there's no force feedback at the moment. Let's have a look actually while we're here. Oh, so that turns. So on the wheel, the three lines button, whatever you want to call it, turns the thing on and off. How do I get into? That changes the view. Okay, my wheel has different button bindings to my controller. Right. Okay. Let's go to settings and just steering wheel, Logitech, spring power. Ah, there we go. Spring power. Let's turn that up a little bit. Let's see if that. Let's turn it up to 10. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's better. I've got some force feedback, some resistance on the wheel now. There we go. I can always turn it up and down as I need to. Right. Now that I can actually feel the machine a little bit better on the wheel, we can carry on. I like this. The graphics are amazing. I do like the look of this. I think we might end up covering this quite a lot on the channel. Let's go over this way. It wants me to park here. There we go. To raise the boom. Looks like it might be enough. So because I'm using the wheel, it's giving me the bindings for the wheel, which is kind of cool. Okay. Ha, that's cool. Right. Oh. There we go. Let's do those. That's locked in.
Hey, Tommy. That you driving the reach stacker right now?
Yeah, it's me, all right.
Great. Can you check if I left my player on the dash?
Wow, you're still using that thing.
Of course. It was Dad's. His taste in music wasn't as good as mine, though.
So you kept the recording too?
Come on. When you make it big, I'm running your fan club. I'm dead serious, though. Your music's good. I just wish there were more than
There we
two
go.
people
So
who
we've
knew
got some
about it.
music
So I
playing
put together
now
a little
as
video
well.
with yesterday's cam feeds and your music and posted it online.
Well, tell me if it gets any views. Anyways, gotta get back to work.
Apparently, so Mark is Tommy's brother, apparently. I don't know, because we're streaming, I don't know how we're supposed to be doing this music. There we go, right. Anyway, I want to turn it off. There we go. We'll turn it off because we are streaming. I don't want to get hit with copyright or anything like that. Right. Place the container in the designated area. There we go, right. That centers it like that. And if we raise that up, we can see where we're going. How about that? Right, okay. And that was all done on the wheel. That's pretty cool. Does the game run smooth on Xbox? Yeah, it's running smooth at the moment. I've had no problems at all so far. So if we just press that button on the wheel, we get different views. Like so. Where are we going? We are going round to here. There's a little bit of resistance on the wheel now. I've turned up the spring. Like so. There we go. Use that to lower the boom. I'm just going to straighten up a little bit. A little bit too much. Like so. Ooh. And lower it. Straighten up. Like so. We need to come back a little bit, don't we? There we go. Open that.
First container is in place. I'm going for the second.
Good. Keep the pace. Boom up and down. There was a way to... I want to extend... There we go. Move to spread it. Bring that in closer to me. That will do. Try not to crash into anything as we reverse. Kind of want to turn around here. Oh, yeah, we've already crashed. That caused a bit of damage apparently. Right, round to the left. This thing's quite responsive on its steering.
Right. So our second item to collect is this tank here, which obviously had all sorts of hazardous labels on it. Let's get straightened up. Like so. I'm making a hash of this so far, right? Okay. That should be alright. I know we're not straight onto it, but we can rotate the spreader. Right. So we can turn it like this. Can also change the pitch, like so. What I want to do is change the thing. Is a day one patch rolling out soon? Okay, alright. If I go into that, then that changes that width. So that makes that bigger. See that? Like so, right. And then you can move that left and right like so. That only goes so far though. Just
Looks like I'll have to tilt the spreader to pick this one up.
oh, okay. Right, I'm just going to go into the controller. So, okay, so tilt. There was a tilt somewhere. Where was it? That's good. We just need to lock in. We're there basically. Right. There we go. Right. That took a bit of faffing around. We're there. We're locked in. Let's bring it up.
So you've moved most of the critical cargo.
Yep, I'm on the last one.
Great. Bring it over and take a break. I guess it's good to have you back. Maybe.
We
See
have
you
to be
too.
careful with this. How high up does that go? Fairly high. I'm not going to go all the way up. wheel if we just do that again. And just centered it off and allowed us to drive. What the hell? What am I crashing into? Okay, alright. Give ourselves a little bit more room. Oh, there's a container there. Okay. Can we go up? We've got ourselves a little bit stuck, haven't we? Right, let's give it full lock and then just very slowly spin ourselves around like so. There we are, we're there. Where are we going? Over there, right. So you can get damage on the jobs, so you might just want to be aware of that. Hello, what? Why is it doing that? Oh, because it's trying to pick up other cargo. I need to raise that up. Right, are we going to clear those containers now? Yes, right, okay. That was the problem. We were trying to get the container through that gap. We weren't quite high enough. Right. Spin around. Like that. It's not gone green. Why is it not gone green? Are we not in within the marker? Maybe we're not far enough down. Let's lower it down a bit more. There we go, right.
One job down.
There we go.
Well done.
First job done after the tutorial and another achievement.
I think I'm done here.
Good. You're right on time, too. You're taking over while I negotiate our funding. I'm giving you full access to what funds we have.
Okay, so now we have some money.
We don't have much.
Should be enough to clean up after the hurricane. You can start with ordering repairs for the shipping line.
Okay, so find shipping line on the map and then hold to repair. That's 50,000. We've got 71,000. There we go. So that's cleaning that up and upgrading it.
Good job. Now you have access to the shipping jobs.
There we go. Okay. So now we've...
You only have one job left to complete today.
So we can do dock cleaning or replay the dangerous cargo job. I guess we'll do dock cleaning. You need to complete at least 2 jobs a day. Completing a job costs 1 working operation. So those little clipboard things that we were seeing. only showing me the top chat? I want to see all chat things. There we go, right. If you are in the chat and you haven't said hello, do consider just saying hi. Let me know you're watching. And where you're watching from. Let's see where you're watching from. Where are people who are watching the channel? Where are they from? Right. The storm had scattered several containers around, put 3 containers where they belong. Like so. Clear out the area before placing the 3rd container. You can simply put aside the interfering container. Right, okay. Do we have lights? Yes, we do, don't we? We have low beam and work lights. That's cool. We are in that mode. We're all set up, ready to go. We need to turn the machine on. So, container A is the first one. What we need to do. Well, I mean, we could do it in any order, but, you know, since we're right in front of container A, we'll start with it. Get a little bit closer. If we go straight down. There we go. Getting the hang of it now. Right. And just as we get the hang of it, it will give us some newbie piece of equipment to muck around with. Right. There we are. I haven't done that very well. Just get straightened up and then we'll just reverse a little bit back. That. Let's see. That actually looked not bad at all. Let's just come back a little bit. That's that one done. Whilst we're here, let's get rid of that red container there and clear the space. I'm not sure where it would want me to put this red container that's in the way. So it wants me to put C, container C needs to go in the space that is currently occupied by that container there, that QRC MGM one. We also just need to change our work mode to the wider one. It's a longer container. And then let's try and remember how we rotate. Okay, so that that's rotated as much as I can. Just trying to get a slightly better angle actually. Okay, right, let's try that. Rotate. Like so. We can make slight adjustments to the arm. Until we're where we need to be. Just like so. If we go down and lock in like so. There we go. Nice and easy. I'm not sure where we can put this. We can go pretty high up. So we got those two spaces for putting the other containers in. I'm not sure where to put this one. Where shall we put it? Put it over there by those cones for now, I think. Or maybe we can put it down here. Somewhere here like this. That'll work. Can we just drop it straight down? Is there enough space? It looks alright. There we go. That's alright, that can go there. Like so, right. Let's go and get one of the other containers. Let's go and get number B. Number B? Letter B. You know what I mean. We may have to just ever so slightly try and work out how to angle. I cannot remember for the life of me how to angle. There was. There's a horn. LB and RB carrying backwards and forwards. Eh? Oh! Okay. There we go. So we can move the cabin backwards and forwards, like so. That's interesting. Get a better view of things. No, there was. There we go. Center spreader doom. Oh, that's view. I'm sure. Rotate spreader, like so. There we go. So I'm swapping between the controller and the wheel quite indiscriminately, I suppose is the word. And honestly, using the controller to control all of those options. I do want to see if there is actual HOTAS support for doing the control, the crane. I'm very tempted to find out. So we can use up and down on the D-pad to open our various information panels on the top left and right of the screen. Go and pick up this last container for this job. Still trying to learn the controls, of course. I'm just going to look at something. No idea. I can't find out if there's any HOTAS support for this, like using the HOTAS joystick to control this. I would love to be able to use my farm stick for this game, but it's not even registering. So, at least I don't think it is. That's a shame. It'd be great if more games actually registered on console that there's the farm stick works. something for more developers to look into, perhaps. Oh, you've got a farm stick on console, right? We'll let you use it on console rather than just being for farming sim. Yeah. Anyway, the minor thing. Of course, for now, we can just use the controller. There we go, that's the job done.
All done here.
Good job there.
We earned 12 grand. Spent much more than that actually doing up that area, but still, that's not bad. More achievements. We got no damage on that.
All done. I think I could handle another job or two.
That would be against regulations. Get some rest. You'll have more jobs tomorrow.
So that's our day one complete. 2 jobs at a time. And we're going to day 2.
Son, I have some bad news. Right. Well, that hurricane was nothing compared to the one that's coming.
So we're doomed no matter what we do?
No, we can still save the port if we restore the old wave breaker line. I'm sending in my business plan. Now take a look at the first milestone.
So now we have a
We need
milestone
to
tab,
carry out all these tasks.
and then various tasks to do. Have 2 reach stackers, complete 2 jobs. So you get rewards for different milestones and things. That's cool.
That will naturally help you accomplish the milestone goal.
Right, I see. Okay.
So start with the first task. Sign one order.
Go to economy.
We really need to put our shipping line to work and start making money. Here's a few container processing orders we've got lined up from different companies.
Okay. So different companies you can do orders for. We probably want the highest paying one, don't we? That one there.
All the companies factories want different volumes of cargo processed.
I see, right.
They all use one measurement unit, TEU, or the standard 20-foot container.
That's fair enough.
And the more of those we handle, the more money we make.
Yeah, so just sign the largest order for now.
There we are. I was going to go for that anyway, but the game said, nope, you are going to go for that. Right. There we go. Sign X to sign the order. And hold sign.
Now, the most important part, setting up the processing chains.
Okay. Going to processing.
Look at the processing chart. This is the beating heart of the port. This is where you can control all our vehicles to carry out orders.
Okay.
For now, just make sure the number of ordered containers equals the number of handled ones.
Right.
Here you can see the vehicles that are currently idling.
There's a lot
Handling
to
an
think
order
about.
boils down to putting enough capacity in every link of the chain. Each vehicle can only process a certain number of TEUs per day. That's its top capacity.
Okay.
This processing chain starts with unloading stuff from a ship. So just assign here as many TEUs of ship-to-shore capacity as you need to handle the order.
Right. How many do we need? 200, isn't it?
Good. The next step
Okay, right.
is using a reach stacker to transport the containers to the yards.
Yep. And that can process 300 a day. We only need 200.
You need another reach stacker to handle the containers inside the yard. So take care of that now.
Okay.
Our single reach stacker just reached its limit. We need to order one more.
I see. So now we go across to our vehicles tab.
Here, you can look up vehicle specs and even order new ones. Now, check out the reach stackers on offer.
Okay.
Isn't this one a beauty?
It is.
We're just a bit short on funds, so we can't buy it yet.
But that's
Typical.
exactly what jobs are for.
Right. Open it. So if we do a job, we earn money and then we can buy the reach stacker for the processing. Okay, right. Well, that one gives us the most, so we'll do that one, I suppose. Difficulty hard. Move 3 containers off the ship. How hard can it be? Let's go for it. Dougie, do you know what the day 1 patch fixes? I haven't seen any bugs or anything yet. It'd be interesting to know what the day 1 patch is for. So we need to pick up those containers, and then the truck can load it up. Okay, right. And then move 3 containers off the ship, and then place the containers in the designated area and load the 40-footer onto the trailer. Okie dokie. Let's crack on. We need to, first of all, access the STS crane. Let's put the lights on. Like so. And we're going all the way up to 4, aren't we? All the way up we go. I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Nope. Went the wrong way. I want to be down there. Why did I come up here then? Can I go up this? Oh, we can go up here. I don't know what it does. We can literally climb to the top of the crane. For no other reason really than that we can. It'd be cool if there was some kind of collectibles or something you could find up here. So we're not at the highest point of the crane. That's the highest point up there. But just for the sake of admiring the view. Okay, right. Back down we go. That's quite cool. I think we need to get back in the lift and go down to number 3, level 3, wasn't it? Very, very cool. I'm liking this. Where was the lift? Around here somewhere? Actually, there's a ladder there. Will that take us down to where we need to go? It might. That'll be a no. We need to be over there. We're not over there. Right, okay. Oh dear. Come on, Geek Daddy. Find your sense of direction. And we can get the job done. Where's the lift? Is this it? Yeah, this is the lift. Okay, right, so down to number 3. There we go, right. That way. Up there. You really get a sense of scale from up here. How big the dock is and how untidy it is. That looks like an area that we can upgrade at some point. I don't know. We'll have to have a look. In there. And into the cab. Like so. Start her up. I'm loving this. I really am. So we've got a container that is over here somewhere. That needs to be moved. Is it this one? To remove the containers that are in the way of the truck. So it's both of those. That is locked in. Just like so. The patch for Steam and PS5 only, it's a bit laggy on there. Okay. And yet it works fine on Xbox. Okay. That's that one. Okay, so I need to change that into 40 foot. Like so. What does cable mode do? There's a cable mode. That zooms in. Let's lock in. I think we're up. We're good to go. There we are. Right. Somehow we've got to get that container out of all of the other containers. Righty ho. Why can't I go down anymore? Am I caught on something? I think I was. That is quite a narrow gap. Like Tash is just coming back in from the shop. I'm slightly in the way. This is where precision is everything. just enough space. Oh, hello. Careful. Just enough space to pull that out of there. That was some kind of surgical precision. Yeah. There we go, right. Now, without doing too much damage to ourselves or the truck below, we need to drop this trailer onto the truck. Slowly. Please don't hit the truck. That's looking good. Gently. There we go. Right. Well, how many containers does that truck want? Was that the right container for that truck? That's the other thing. Oh. Oh my goodness, I've crashed into the crane. It was all going so well up until that point. I need to change the spreader size, which we can do by holding RB and tapping Y. Like so. I was rather hoping that I could rotate that all the way around. It goes to a point and then stops. It goes to there and then it stops. one more to get. It's at an odd angle, so we're going to have to work that out. What one is it? Oh, it's that one. That red one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look, we can angle it just right. How's that looking? That's not bad. Just come to the right a little bit. Then we need to just roll it. Just forward a bit. Oh, I think that's good. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Ooh, snacks and drink. Always good when we're working on the docks like Tommy. Thank you, Tasha. There we are. Right, let's get this locked in. Is it? Did we lock it in? I don't know. Yes, we did. And then let's make it straight again. There we go. I don't know why that truck hasn't moved. The path is clear for it. Should be okay. Oh, nearly. Let's try that. That's better. And that's the job done.
Job complete.
Love it.
Thank you.
So that's 16 grand. So that's a start towards getting our stacker, our second stacker. So, vehicles. We got 49,000, so we should be able to buy another one. Oh no, it's 50,000. Ah, nearly. So close. Okay. We need to do another job then. More. So we've done that one. We've 3 containers to be unloaded for that. What's this one? A truck carrying container stuck in the sand. The container has to be delivered urgently to a barge that is departing soon. Okay, that sounds interesting. We'll do that one. It's a great game. Yeah, it really is. I'm enjoying it a lot. I thank you for the recommendation, Dougie, because you did tell me about it coming out soon, and I did say to you I probably wasn't interested, but actually I'm grateful for taking a second look and for you to highlighting it as well, because here we are. I'm enjoying it. Using the reach stacker, pick the container up from the stuck truck and deliver it to the barge. That's a mouthful. And it's raining. Okay, so we want, let's put lights on. And wipers. I think should be good to go. But there's the truck that's stuck on the sand. Tiny little bit of sand there. That doesn't look good. Was it? And then somehow we've got to get round there. That's tight. Oh. I'm hitting things. Don't know. My goodness me. Right, okay. It's a bit of an Austin Powers moment here. That was a bit tight. There might have been another way to get in there, but... Okay, righty-ho. Let's, sorry, I'm concentrating. I should be trying to talk, but it is. I'm trying to just concentrate on what I'm doing. I need to line that up a bit more. There we go. Move that as well, move that forward, why not? I thought I put the lights on. Turn on headlights and work lights. Yeah, that's what I thought I did. Those lights don't appear to be working. That's interesting. So yeah, I thought the lights were on. Turn off lights. But they were on. They just didn't look like they were on. They're not the brightest. Apparently, that's the difference there. Probably in nighttime situations, it's probably more apparent that the lights are on. There is no speedometer, so I actually don't know how fast I'm going. I wouldn't have said very fast. Okay, so that boat is moving up and down on the waves, as you would expect. So I have to unload this onto the barge whilst it's moving up and down. All being said, that kind of looks alright. Yeah, I'm not unloading it. Although the game's going, oh yeah, unload it there, I'm not doing that. That looks better. That looks like a better angle. Oh no, that's that. Right, let's just... Why? Right. Okay. Okay, let's try that. That's what I wanted to do. That wasn't the most precise
Finish this one.
operation, but we got it in there in the end. There we go, that's another 13 grand. Which means...
Great job. Now enough to get that reach stacker.
There we
So
go.
go ahead and order it. Perfect. Now assign it to the yard. Assign just enough capacity to the loading stage to fulfill the order.
Okay.
All done.
There we
Good
go.
job there. Let's check our progress on the first milestone goal. Perfect. All tasks complete. You've earned that bonus.
So that's all of it. So claim that. Claim that. And claim
You
all of
reached
that.
the required
There we go.
daily turnover too. So just end the day and move on to the next milestone. So this is our business in a nutshell. Load and unload containers to fulfill orders. And since you've just taken care of one such order, we're about to be paid. Notice that our vehicles generate a lot of upkeep. So even with that payment cleared, we're still in the red.
Oh no.
We won't last long like that, so there's still a lot we have to do before we make a profit. Get some rest. There's more to come tomorrow.
There we are. So we did a milestone, we completed jobs, and it tells us the orders we completed and any maintenance. So that's our breakdown as we end day 2.
Well, with that, you've just completed the first milestone. Now take a look at the next milestone's tasks.
New buildings and upgrades successfully unlocked. So when I said, oh, look at that area, it looked like we can upgrade it, that was one of the areas we were looking at. It's Yard B and the shipping office.
It's time to upgrade some buildings.
There we are.
Which means doing a few jobs to get the materials first.
Okay.
Thing.
I've got to take care of something, but I'll stay in touch.
Sure. I'll handle the tasks in the meantime.
So there we are. So milestone 3 will be available once the previous one. This is our current milestone. So we need materials are the rewards. So complete orders, upgrade Yard B to level 2, and complete the mission emergency. Okay.
Good. You decided to check out the orders.
Yep.
About time, too. Since the last one's been carried out, you should sign up for more.
Okay. Let's have a look at what we've got. That one looks good.
But to get the funds, you need to upgrade the shipping office first. That should provide access to more orders.
Okay. So then we need to go across to processing, don't we? Huh. We need 350. Oh. Like so. These can process. They can process 350 a day. So if we push that to 240, yeah, and then push that to 350. Wait a minute, what? Oh, oh, we don't need 350. We need 240. guess. Is that right? I think that's right. Yes. Yeah, so there, it's all green across the board, so that's what we need to do there. We don't have enough money for buying a premium vehicle. There are different vehicles. So that's a premium one. We've got one of those. Different vehicles there as well. Right. So, that's that done.
This job here pays in construction materials.
I assume that the processing just happens as a result of us setting it up like that. Yeah. While we're doing the job, the processing is happening anyway. Remove the cargo and then move those and put them on designated locations like so. Okay.
Hey Tommy, how's it been?
Good enough for a hangover. You?
You know, I just can't stop thinking about your old man's plan.
Let me
Okay.
guess.
So,
You feel it's too optimistic.
Exactly. And that's a first for Bill.
select rope
People
mode.
change, Mark. They really do.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
okay.
I guess. You are back after all, right?
That wasn't what I meant. Look, we haven't talked in years. Not since Mom passed. But he called
Remove
out
the
of
marked
blue and asked for
objects
my
in
help.
the
Why did
area.
I say no?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Save the port?
I'll do my best.
Seriously?
No quitting this time. Not until this passes, one way or another.
You said it. Well, I better let you do your thing. Talk to you later.
Sure.
So we've got rope mode on because these items aren't necessarily easiest for us to collect using the stacker. Why we don't have a normal crane, I don't know. It just works just as well as a crane. Use RB. Oh, okay. Oh. So there we go, look. So now we've got cables attached to that. It's probably not the best way to attach that, but there we are. We've attached it. Hold A to attach all ropes. Oh, or not. Right, but it said hold A to attach all ropes. Did it not? Did it not say that? Well, that's only going to let me pick it up with 2 ropes. Okay. There we are. We're learning, you know what I mean. Oh, hold A to detach all ropes. I'm an idiot. I read that wrong. Let's... Where exactly does it want me to put these? That's the problem I've got here. I don't... We put them... Shall I put it over here where the diggers are? Oh. Might as well. There's nowhere else I can think to put these things. That's that one moved. Like so. Don't mind me being late. YouTube never told me about this. Discord mobile is hit and miss on my phone. Yeah, Jason, apologies. It was a very sort of last minute decision to go live with this. So Discord and YouTube probably didn't notify you straight away. We went live at 1. We've been going for a little while now. Initially I said that I wasn't going to buy this. I wasn't too sure about it. But having looked at various gameplay videos elsewhere, and what have you, I dove in. And we're loving it. So might not be the most optimal way of doing that. Actually, no, that's all right. I don't think it minds where I put these items as long as they're not in that green area. So I could put it anywhere. To be fair, I was in a meeting till 2:30, so I probably missed the Discord thing on PC. Yeah, probably. That's fair enough. You're here now, that's the important thing. Oh. It doesn't have to be perfect, this thing is knackered anyway. Right. Those two objects are now removed. And then we need to go get use rope mode to flip the office container, then use spreader mode to take both containers to their respective locations. Okay. Where's the office container? It's over there somewhere, isn't it? Right. Bum, 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 bum. Off we go. Make that one bigger. So you will see those the instructions, the controls. They will be changing because I'm changing between steering wheel and controller. So as I'm using each one, the inputs are changing. So at the moment I'm using the controller just for a bit more precision. not bad actually. We were pretty well lined up before we got started there. Let's just slide that over like so. Need to come back a bit. And then we need to angle it, don't we? That does that like that. And go forward a little bit. Oh, too much. Like that. And then rotate. There we go. We're locked in. Where's this one got to go? Where's the map button? Can I find the map? I don't know. I assume we can't look at the map whilst we're in a machine. Doesn't appear to be. I need to get around there somehow. Okay. Settings, main menu, don't want that. Can I? No, doesn't appear to be any way for me to get into the map. I need to go around there somewhere, don't I? What about if I go around this way? How on earth do I get in there? Does that gate open? Do I need to get out and open that gate? I wonder. Oh, it opened automatically. I'm an idiot. Right, okay. Okay, well, we didn't know. And then we looked and we worked it out. So now we get back in the reach stacker. Like so. And then we can just drive straight into that. That's why we had to clear those containers out of the way. I've just noticed the water on the surface underneath the wheels. You can see it just sort of reacting as the wheels go over it. That's very cool. That's a nice detail. That you can really see that there's the Sabre pedigree from the likes of SnowRunner and stuff has played into this as well. Very well done from Sabre. Just ease ourselves into here. See the water just moving as we drive over? That's amazing. I love that. And the reflections as well. It makes me very, very excited for Road Kings. I mean, if this is the quality of stuff that we're getting from Sabre, then the likes of Road Kings and Busbound, it's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to Busbound and Road King. I'm looking forward to Busbound more than I'm looking forward to Bus Simulator 27. I'll just say that. Although Bus Simulator 27 is being developed by Astragon and the guys behind Taxi Life, and I like Taxi Life. But for me, Busbound just looks like it might be a bit more of a fun game. I may end up buying both, we never know. Well, I just have to see. But yeah, Busbound is the one that I'm looking forward to the most out of the two. I'm still undecided about whether I'm going to get the bus, I'll be honest. I'm still not sure about that. Because it's made by the people behind Fernbus, and Fernbus has ended up being quite a bit of a buggy mess of late. I am reserving judgment. I know the bus is very popular on Steam and on PC. I just don't know how it's going to translate across to console, but we'll see. I knew... There we go. That's one done. We'll jump back in the cab view. I like the cab view. Spin the wheel around. Full lock. Little bit of a tight area this is. There we go. No. Of course Jason's here when we crash. There we go. We're just scraping up against that car. It's scrap anyway. I'm not too worried about that. So we need to pull this container over, so we need to activate rope mode again. So we go into Y, and then we activate rope mode, 40-foot rope mode. And then so now, if we just pull back a little bit... Oh, it snapped! Oh. Okay. That's not good. What is that doing? Is that extending the rope length? I believe it probably is. Yeah, that's snapped again. Why is that doing that then? Oh, because the rope's not long enough, right. So we can increase and decrease the length of the rope. Okay. We got 18. Let's go down to 16 feet. And then if we tap across to that one, that's 16 feet as well. That's 16 feet too. So we have to be the same length. The strain is not... There we go. Come on, we can do it. Let's move backward. It snapped. It snapped again. Ah! Oh, hang on. We can... Right. There's multiple attachment points. Like that. That'll do it. Yeah, right. We figured it out. Detach all. And then now, if we go to oversize mode, like so. There we are. Or maybe that car wasn't scrapped. Maybe that's why we got 10% damage. There we go. Job done.
Another job done and dusted.
Yeah. There we go. Well, should we do a bit more? We've got time before I need to go and pick Amelia up. She's at our after school club. So we've got a little bit more time. Let's do one more little bit. And then we'll call it time. Another achievement unlocked. So this is the map. This is the dock area. It doesn't look too big when you look at it. In terms of like, you know, like other trucking games and things like that, the map's not huge. But when you consider the amount of stuff that you've got to do, and when you're up on the crane, up here, it actually is massive. It's a massive area.
Capacity's been holding us back, so I suggest you upgrade Yard B to a straddle carrier yard. But to do that, you'll need a straddle carrier.
Righto. Oh, look, there we go. So we've just been given another area, and we've got a gas station, various yards. These are huge areas, by the way. So the map is quite big, really. Okay. We've got fallen containers there, which we'll do at some point. And then we've got the milestones there. So sign 2 orders. But I can't sign a second order at the moment because I don't have any of those. Alright. So what did he want me to do? He wants me to upgrade that.
To upgrade the shipping office, we need some materials.
I've got the materials. There we go. Upgraded that. So we've upgraded that one. It says yard thing. We need materials. We need 20. And we also need a straddle carrier.
Could use more funds right now, so sign one more order.
Okay, yep. There we go. So because we've got the shipping office, we're able to do more with that. So we've got that one underway. Probably need that one as well. Right, okay. We'll go to processing. Processing there. Shipping line 490. We need 240 handled. Like so. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm still figuring various parts of this out. Which stacker? 255. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. It's gone to red there, which would suggest to me that there's going to be a problem. We'll see what happens. So that is our straddle. We don't have a parking thing. Yeah, we need a straddle carrier. We don't have parking, so we can't do that. Oh, hang on. No, that's a straddle carrier. 55,000. We are a little bit short, so if we do another job, we're still going to be short. Okay. Well, we've got these. Yard shuffle. Pair of shipment need to be handled. Truck and unload one to the yard from the other truck. There's various bits and pieces we can do. Wooden containers. 4 containers. Three containers. Load a container on one truck and unload one to the yard from the other truck. 1,400. I want that one. Just because it gives us the most money. want to try and make some money and get these orders and things done. Using the STS crane, ship to shore, move 4 containers to a designated area. And it's raining. We apparently have wipers here as well. And lights. Okay, right. Out we go. So we got our 4 containers down there. Let's get the small ones out of the way first. Use the normal spreader mode to move undamaged containers. Switch to oversized cargo mode to move the damaged ones. Okay. Oversized 20 foot. Okay. So it's rope mode basically. Same as we did before. I don't like how that swings. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Okay. Gently does it. We don't want the rope to snap. just like that. Whilst we're in oversight mode, switch the mode and grab this one. Spread a roll. Rotate that like that. It's at a really weird angle. However, should be able to pick it up. There's not really enough space. Yeah. Like, if I stick it down here, is it going to count as being in the area if half of it is out? Yeah. Okay. See if I can just figure this out. Maybe if I put this one on top of here, it will count. Oh my goodness. That was a bit, like, what on earth was going on there? Right. Okay, so now that that's done, going to that mode and that mode. Breaking that up a bit. Like so. that. There we go. Locked in, please. Thank you. Up we go. Got that down. And then I can put the smaller one on top of that, and then that should do it. Ah, except it's on its side, so we are going to need to pick it up. Like so, and then go to that one, like so, and if we go straight up, yeah. There we go. Just like that. Perfect.
One job down.
Great news, thanks.
There's another one done. Another one bites the dust, as they say. So we still need that straddle container, which is 55. We still don't have enough. However, we do have so sign 2 orders, we've done that. Upgrade yard B to level 2, complete mission emergency. We can't do any more. Yeah. So that's the parking lot. Still need a straddle container. Okay. Well, there we are. Well, I'm going to figure this out in my own time, off camera. But for now, we've been going for a fair old while, 2.5 hours. For now, we're going to call it time. I'm going to end there. Thank you to everyone who joined. Quite a lot of you over the 2.5 hours that we've been going. I will cover this some more. I think there will be more to come from this, maybe some more live streams and definitely some videos. But yes, for now I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much. See you very soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.